Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Firstly, I would like to thank you all for liking my videos, subscribing to my YouTube channel and sharing my channel with all of your friends and relatives. So guys, I believe that you all got some idea about the orientation of Microsoft Excel. So today we are going to move further one step ahead with using the toolbar and all the tabs in the toolbar, that how do we use all of them. So I request you all guys that you can start noting down the steps, or else you can pause my video and start doing the things simultaneously with me so that you get a practice and you become perfect with all of this. Here you can see a screen in front of you written so many different things over here, and you must be wondering that how come these things are different from each other and how these things are written so precisely. Don't worry guys, you all will also be able to do all of this in a short while. We will start by inserting a sheet here like this, clicking the plus arrow, and we can insert a new sheet and we can click on any cell and start typing. We will start typing names of some animals. So I will type here elephant, then horse, then zebra, then monkey and dog. Okay. Now I want this elephant written to be into some different font, into some different handwriting. So I will click here and I can select any font as per my choice. So I will select this. Okay. Now after this, I want this horse written to be little bigger. So I will click on this and I will increase the font size by clicking on any number. Now what do I feel that this is written a little bit bigger. So I want to reduce the font size. So I can click on this decrease font size and it will be decreased. If I want to again increase the font size, I can click on this and it will be increased. Okay. Now I want this zebra written to look little more precise. So I can do it bold. So I can click on this option B, or else the keyboard shortcut to do a particular word bold is Ctrl B. Okay. After that, I want this monkey written to be into some different style. So I want it to written in italic style. So I can click on this I and it will become italic. And the keyboard shortcut to do a particular thing italic is Ctrl I. Okay. After that, I want this dog written to be underlined. Okay. If there is some important thing in your data, so you can underline that thing. So you can click on this U, or else if you want it to be double underline, you can do double underline. And the keyboard shortcut to underline a particular word or sentence is obviously Ctrl U. Okay. Now what I can do is, I want this elephant to be highlighted, like this is the most important thing in my data sheet. So what I can do is, I can fill the color of this background. I can click on this and I can give it any color. So we will give it orange color. Okay. After that, I want this elephant to be not written with black. I want it to be written with some another color. So I can click on this and this white looks much better. I can select this. So this looks much nicer. Now what I want is that this thing should be given some borders to look more nice. So I will select this whole thing and I will click on this, and here I have various options like bottom border, top border, left border, right border, no border. We will click this all borders. So this looks much good, much better. Now what we will do is, I want all of this to be center aligned, to be uniform. I can give it a left alignment, I can give it a right alignment. So we want it to be centered aligned. Now I can format a particular cell, like I can give it a vertical text format, bring it back to the same. Then I can rotate it up bring it back to the same. I can do anything as per my wish. Now, if I type a particular sentence, for example, she is a nice girl. Okay. So this, what is here it has happened is that she is the nice girl. This sentence has gone ahead from the E cell. It has halfly come into the F cell. So if I want it to come fully into E cell, what I will do is I can click on this tab, wrap text, and it will come into a single cell. And if I do not want like that, and I want it to come in a straight line. So what I can do is click on this merge in center, and what here it has happened is it has come into a single line by merging D, E and F columns. Okay. Now if I want a particular number, for example, if I have written a date 12th January 2022, and now it is not coming into a date format, so I can click here and I can okay, if I write something like this, and if I want it to come into a long date, it will come like this. Or if I want it to come just into a short date, so it will come like this. Okay. Now this has come as a general number, so I want it to come into percentage, so it will come into percentage. I want it to come as a general number, it will come in general number. So now I can, what even I can do is I can give it a dollar sign. I can change the dollar sign into different countries' currency as like euro, and if I want it to be into percentage, I can click on this. I want it as a thousand separator. If you're writing a denomination, you can click over this. And now what has happened, I do not want this 0.00. I want to remove this decimal. So here is the option to increase decimal as well as decrease decimal. So we will now decrease the decimal. So we can see that 0.00 has gone. Now we will use the conditional formatting tab. Okay, I will click on this. I will first select that where do I have to put conditional formatting, like putting conditions to format something. Okay, so I will click on this, and we will use some of the tabs now, because later on as we move into detail, I will be teaching you in detail conditional formatting. So for example, if I click over here, highlight cell rules, and I select this text that contains, for example, text that contains zebra should be like filled red text. So I click OK. So we can see that the zebra is written in red text. Okay. After that, if I have written a particular number series 4, 5. Okay. Now I select this conditional formatting, greater than like I want that the numbers which are greater than 2 should be light red filled with dark red text. Yes, so we can see that all the numbers that are greater than 2 are filled. After that, what we can do is, if we want to insert any cell or delete any cell, or insert any row or delete any row, so we can select a particular row clicking here, or the keyboard shortcut to select any row is Shift plus Spacebar, and we can go here and insert cell. It will insert. We can go here, delete cell. It will delete the entire row as well. Okay, and the keyboard shortcut to insert cell or delete cell is Ctrl plus, Ctrl minus. If I do Ctrl plus, it will insert cells. If I do Ctrl minus, it will delete cells. Okay. Now after that, now what we can do is, if I select this, and if I have a huge data, for example in schools and colleges, to maintain students data, they maintain it in ascending order, either with the name or with the surname. So I select this and go here, sort and filter. I will select A to Z or Z to A as I want. So I will select A to Z. So now what here has happened? It has come according to the alphabetical order. Okay. So if I select all of this, okay, we will take another example. For example, if I do D, E, A, C, B, okay, if I select all of this and click here on A to Z, yes. Now what is it? It will happen. It has come as per alphabetical order. Okay. Now, if I want to, if I have 2-3 sheets open in my Excel and I have to find a particular word and I'm not getting it, so I will click on this find and select find. What do we have to find? We have to find, for example, horse. So we will find, it will directly show us where is the horse written. This is a smaller data, guys, because but if we work in future, we may get many sheets in Excel, so we need to find that what particular sentence is written in which sheet. So there it is very helpful. And also we can do one more thing with this. We can replace. For example, if I want this horse to be replaced with, for example, cat. So what I can do is find what I can write horse and replace with cat. So I can click here replace, and it has automatically replaced it with cat. So we will cancel this, and then after that, if I want to copy this and paste it somewhere, so I will click this, I will click here copy, and I can click on any random cell. I can click here paste, or else the keyboard shortcut to copy and paste is Ctrl C and Ctrl V. Okay, Ctrl C and Ctrl V. Or if I want to shift its position totally, so I can cut this. I can click on this and cut, and I can select any cell and I can paste. So now you can see this has moved from the here to here, and the keyboard shortcut to do this is Ctrl X, Ctrl V. Okay, Ctrl X, Ctrl V. Okay, it has again moved. So Ctrl plus C copy, Ctrl plus V paste, Ctrl plus X cut, Ctrl plus V paste. After that, one more shortcut. If I have done all this and I feel like I do not want this to happen, so I can undo it. So the tab for undo keyboard shortcut is Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z. You can see all the things are getting back to its place. Okay. So guys, this is all. I feel that this is enough like for today, for you all to practice it first. And thank you so much for being with me. Keep liking my videos. Tell your friends to subscribe to my channel so that everyone gets the benefit of Excel. And we will come forward with many other videos in detail where we can learn detailed Excel, that how do we go ahead with a lot of data. And that's all for today, guys. Keep liking and be in touch. Thank you so much. Have a good day.